Hari Om children. Finally, the wait period ends and here we are at our weekly Bal Sanskar class. Children, the main theme of our today's Bal Sanskar is Glory of the Uttarayan festival. For 6 months, the sun's chariot travels through Dakshinayan phase, and these 6 months for us humans is one night for the deities. The next 6 months of human beings is one day for the deities. On Uttarayan, these deities are also awake for the entire day. So the aim of this festival celebration is to get the blessings of all these deities. It is said on this day, gods and these deities themselves come to planet Earth to receive all that is offered to them in the yajna. Through this luminous path, virtuous souls leave their bodies and enter the heavenly worlds. Therefore, it has been considered as the occasion of light, that is, the illuminator. In different parts of India, the Makar Sankranti festival is celebrated in various ways. It is known as Sankranti in Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, and Karnataka, and Pongal festival in Tamil Nadu. The new crops are welcomed in Punjab and Haryana during this time, and the festival is known as Lohri, whereas the festival is known as Bihu in Assam, which is celebrated with great joy. Our renowned Gurudev, Sant Shri Asharamji Bapu, states that Makar Sankranti is a day of acquiring great merit. This entire day is virtuous. Whatever you do will become virtuous in multiple ways. Hence, observing silence or mourn, chanting, and abstaining from eating or fasting, and resolving to receive Bhagavad Prasad, just as Bhishma exclaimed to God, "O Lord, I have surrendered and hence am in your shelter. O Keshav, O the omnipresent one, may my mind be fused with yours." Similarly, you also fuse your mind and intellect with the omnipresent one by praying and reciting. So children, let's start today's session with this auspicious resolution. It is finally story time. Dear children, do you know what is the significance of 9th of January? Correct. It is Guru Gobind Singh's birth anniversary, who was the 10th Guru of Sikhs. Before we begin the story, we will learn about his life. Guru Gobind Singh Ji's name is indelibly etched in Indian history. Whenever there's an increase in unrighteousness and injustice in this world, God himself incarnates in the form of a great being and he comes to planet Earth to liberate all us humans. Guru Gobind Singh Ji was such an incarnated great saint who struggled throughout his life for the sake of our country, religion, and humanity. Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th and final Guru of Sikhs, was a true hero who defended Hinduism and Hindustan. He was born in Patna, which is in Bihar, on the 7th day of bright fortnight in the year 1666. His father's name is Guru Tegh Bahadur and his mother's name is Gujri Bai. Guru Gobind Singh Ji fought 14 wars against the Mughals, Shivaliks and the Pahari kings. Guru Gobind Singh Ji gave up his entire family for the sake of religion, earning him the name of Sarvaswadani, meaning who donated everything. Today's story, Sabse Unchi Prem Sagai, meaning the highest and purest is the bond of love, is taken from the life of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. So let's tell you the story. On the banks of Yamuna river, Guru Gobind Singh Ji was giving satsang to a captivated audience. Following the conclusion of the satsang, everyone began making offerings. King Raghunath Singh Ji placed 2 bracelets, gem-studded gold, at his Guru's feet. "How gleaming are these bracelets!" exclaimed Guru Gobind Singh Ji. "It appears that after washing with water, their luster will improve even more." Then Guruji got up and he went to wash them in the Yamuna water. One of the bracelets dropped into the river. Seeing this, Raghunath Singh Ji let out a yell that said, "Hey, a priceless bracelet has been lost. The artisans had worked so hard to make it." Raghunath Singh Ji went into the Yamuna river in search of the bracelet. He said to Guruji, "Will you tell me where the bracelet fell?" Guruji had understood that Raghunath Singh Ji had brought this present simply to show off his wealth, and he threw the second bracelet in the water and replied, "The first bracelet has fallen close to where the second bracelet is dropped." King Raghunath Ji's ego has now been crushed. While walking, Guru Gobind Singh Ji reached the last line of the audience and went to an old lady, and there he said, "Oh mother, what have you brought for me?" The old lady could not believe it that the Guru himself had come to her. With great hesitation, the old lady said, "My gift is very tiny. I have brought for you some fruit and have heated a little cow's milk and added sugar candy to it. The temptation to make this frivolous offering at your feet has been present since the beginning of the satsang, but when I saw the magnificent gem-studded bracelets that were being offered, I realized that my gift was very insignificant." Guru Gobind Singh Ji replied gently to the old lady, "There may be valuables, clothes, ornaments, and other things offered to me, but there's no sweetness in them, which is there in your sweet." Guruji took the sweet first and then the fruit bundle. The old lady's eyes welled up with tears of joy as she saw her gift was acknowledged. The true value of a present is evaluated not by its financial value, but by the love contained in it. Guru Gobind Singh Ji remarked, "I've had so much joy from having this sweet today, and that even heaven's happiness is like grass in its comparison. It has motherly affection in it. Mother, you may treat me as if I were a guru, but for me, you are a mother who is to be worshipped." So now that you've heard the story, we will ask you questions related to this story in a bit. The glory of Uttarayan. Children, now we will tell you in detail the glory of the festival Uttarayan, the morning of the gods, as told by Pujya Bapuji. Makar Sankranti, the first day of Uttarayan, is dedicated to the worship of sun god. While waiting for Uttarayan, Bhishma Pitama laid himself on the bed of arrows for 58 days, despite all the harsh situation in life. And as he lay himself on the bed of arrows with such excruciating pain, the Uttarayan festival gives us a message to remember these great heroes that inspire us to remain awake in our equanimity, knowledge, and self-glory. Uttarayan is the morning of the gods. On this day, bathing with uptan and water containing sesame seeds, drinking water mixed with sesame seeds, and offering sesame seeds in havan, eating sesame seeds, and donating sesame seeds. All these destroy our sins. On this day, worshipping the sun god, chanting of Omkar mantra, all this makes us seekers progress quickly and gives us all the desired results. While worshipping Surya Bhagwan and chanting Surya Gayatri mantra and offering water from a copper vessel is considered highly beneficial. Om Adityaya Vidmahe Bhaskare Dhimahi Tano Bhanu Prachodayat. Or water can be offered to sun god by chanting the following mantras. Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaya Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Bhanave Namaha, Om Khagaya Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha, Om Marichaya Namaha, Om Adityaya Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Arkaya Namaha, Om Bhaskaraya Namaha, Om Savitru Suryanarayana Namaha. Then, wherever the offered water has fallen on the earth, using that wet soil, apply tilak to the forehead and drink the little leftover water from the copper vessel. This protects our health a lot. Then close your eyes. Afterwards, chant Omkar with eyes closed and meditating on Suryanarayan. in the center of the forehead. On this day, one should meditate on Lord Suryanarayan in mind and pray to him that he should help us free us from anger, condemnation, laziness, stress, and assist us in attaining peace and absorbing our Guruji's grace. During this, Lord Suryanarayan will be happy with us and will bestow help as well as protection against the evil. Activity time. In today's activity, first of all, depending on the number of children, make 2 or 4 groups. Then all the children will be told about 4 characteristics of Surya Bhagwan. Depending on the number of groups, each group will be given 1 or 2 topics. Children, you must also meet with your friends in your group and explain how you will incorporate Lord Suryanarayan's virtues in your life. The first one, to keep progressing towards betterment. Second, not to accumulate. Third, not to be influenced by bad qualities. Fourth, never get discouraged and stay away from escapist thoughts. Resolution time. Children, now in the witness of our beloved Gurudev, on this Uttarayan we shall take a vow. We resolve today that just like how Surya Bhagwan leaves Dakshinayan and proceeds to Uttarayan in his chariot, similarly we will leave the company of bad influence and bad habits and bring satsang or true company in our life. We will crush these frivolous, filthy habits and bring forth divine virtues. Every day while waking up from sleep, we will surrender to Bhagwan and constantly think of him and love him, and due to which peace, happiness and divine qualities will start growing within us naturally. We will resolve to do our prayers, chanting, meditation, satsang, swadhyaya every day and keep making our life great. The Supreme Soul's hobbies will bring happiness to the supreme benefactors of all beings. Staying calm in every situation, we will definitely try to make our life bright and divine. Hari Om Ma, Om Ma, Om Ma. The next topic is health. So today we will discuss how sesame is particularly good to our health throughout the winter months. During the winter season, there is an increase in cold and dryness in the atmosphere. In the upcoming spring and summer season, the dryness will keep rising steadily. Sesame seeds, being sticky and soft in nature, keeps all the body parts supple, warm and strong. Hence, in the Indian culture, there's a tradition to eat sesame seeds during the Uttarayan festival. Sesame seeds strengthen all organs of the body, especially bones, joints, skin, hair and teeth. It helps in increasing the intellect. Among the 3 types of sesame seeds, white, red and black, the black sesame seeds are the best. Amongst all the oils, black sesame seed oil is also the best, and it is a sedative of vat or gas in the body. Massage done with this black sesame seeds brings strength and energy. Massage is particularly beneficial in the winter season. Calcium and vitamins are also found in abundance in sesame seeds. As compared to almonds, sesame seeds have 6 times more calcium. It makes our bones so strong. Eating and chewing properly the black sesame seeds and then drinking normal water makes our body strong, and it also strengthens your teeth. Now we will tell you about your homework for this week. Every child must draw a picture of the Uttarayan festival, and as described in the importance of Uttarayan festival section, at your home use the sesame seeds in 6 different ways during this festival. Quiz time. Question 1. Guru Gobind Singh Ji was giving satsang to his listeners on the banks of which river? Question 2. What did Guru Gobind Singh Ji say after accepting the gift of the poor old lady? Question 3. What did you learn from the story?
बच्चों सभी आरती के लिए खड़े हो जाएं।
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे की।
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे।
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे की।
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे।
छटा सद्गुरु की मन मोहे,
छटा सद्गुरु की मन मोहे।
नयन अमृत वर्षी सोहे,
नयन अमृत वर्षी सोहे।
ललित अति भाल मस्त है चाल,
ललित अति भाल मस्त है चाल।
कष्ट सब तारन हारे की। आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की,
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे।
शीश पर गुरु आज्ञा राखी,
शीश पर गुरु आज्ञा राखी।
पढ़ी चरणों में बैठ साखी।
पढ़ी चरणों में बैठ साखी।
मिली गुरु कृपा मिटी सब व्यथा,
मिली गुरु कृपा मिटी सब व्यथा।
हमारे सद्गुरु प्यारे की। आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की,
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे।
किया तप ब्रह्म ज्ञान पाया,
किया तप ब्रह्म ज्ञान पाया।
दूर भागी सारी माया।
दूर भागी सारी माया।
बांटते ज्ञान मिटे अज्ञान,
बांटते ज्ञान मिटे अज्ञान।
तत्व दर्शावन वारे की। आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की,
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे।
दृष्टि से शक्तिपात करते,
दृष्टि से शक्तिपात करते।
सभी चिंता व दुख हरते।
सभी चिंता व दुख हरते।
देते शांति धवल कांति,
देत शांति धवल कांति।
मंगी बाराज दुलारे की। आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की,
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे।
मोह माया में जो सोते,
मोह माया में जो सोते।
खा रहे भव में जो होते।
खा रहे भव में जो होते।
करे भगवान सबको तार,
करे भव पार सबको तार।
कृपा बरसावन वारे की। आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की,
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे।
सब जगह फिरते रहते आ,
सब जगह फिरते रहते आ।
मिटाते सबका दुख संताप।
मिटाते सबका दुख संताप।
प्रकट भगवान निराली शान,
प्रगट भगवान निराली शान।
के सबकी आंखों के तारे की। आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की,
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे।
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की, भक्त जन तारण हारे की।
आरती सद्गुरु प्यारे की,
भक्त जन तारण हारे की।
Conclusion. Children, we hope that today's Uttarayan special Bal Sanskar session will be helpful in taking you towards spirituality with a new enthusiasm and confidence. As these dark nights get shorter and these brighter days get longer. Similarly, from this day onwards, may the dark nights of lust, greed, anger, attraction, and all these bad habits become shorter in your life and they disappear. And these brightness of Guru Seva, Guru Bhakti, and the desire for God realization keeps increasing. हमें मिटा सके ये ज़माने में दम नहीं, हमसे है ज़माना, ज़माने से हम नहीं. It means there's no power in this era to wipe us out. The era is due to our existence. We are not existing due to this era. With this good wish, Hari Om.